Hola chicos, today we're going to talk about conjuguemos.com. Conjuguemos, it's a great way for you to practice your verb conjugations. So the first things, as always, you have to select the correct unit and chapter. My kids are doing lesson 4.1, so go ahead and select that and hit go. Once you're here, then what you do is you go to student resources, and on the right-hand side here it says conjuguemos.com. Once you're in Conjuguemos, go ahead and select your textbook. Spanish 1 kids are in Avancemos 1 in the red. And then you have to click on the correct unit and lesson. My kids are in chapter 4.1. And then you can do all kinds of things. So be very careful with what chapter and unit you pick, because part of it, for example, 4.1, you can do cumulative, which is the entire section of 4.1. You can also do section 4.2 or all of 4.2. So for example, for me, when my kids were doing this week, unit 4, lesson 1, what's nice is you actually get to practice conjugating. So first thing is first, hit start. So they want the present tense of the yo form of llevar. So the yo form of llevar would be o, as, a, amos, ais, an. So llev, o for the yo form, llevo. You can check to see if it's correct. You can hit am I correct? And it says aquí se dice correct. Okay, great. Also notice that you can keep score. Right now I've correctly conjugated one verb and I've only done one attempt. So 1 out of 1, that's a score of 100%. That's great. I can also notice here that it's timed. So in 5 minutes I can see do drills of just 5 minutes each. For example, maybe with cerrar, el pronoun for the verb cerrar, maybe I might have forgotten, what does cerrar mean? On the right-hand side here, it says define. I can click it and it'll tell me what cerrar means. Cerrar means to close. Okay, awesome. I can also check the conjugations. Maybe I've forgotten how to conjugate an AR verb. I can hit verb chart. Apparently that's not working today, so let's try conjugate. Oh, that's kind of cool. So here it actually conjugates for me. O, as, a, amos, ais, an, and then it tells me the yo form. The yo form is cierro. Okay, so I need to do the L form. The LA form is going to be cierra. It's a boot changed verb, E to IE. All right, so cierra. Am I correct? I should be. Yep, okay. And then I can keep going. This one now is the nosotros form of cerrar. So cierramos, that would be incorrect because, of course, the nosotros form doesn't stem change. Cerramos. If there were an accent mark, you can hit add accent mark, but in here it says there's no accent mark on the letter S. Am I correct? I hope so. Yep, claro que sí. All right, so that's how you can practice with your verb drills. If you are having specific issues, for example, I could say that I don't want to do ER or IR verbs. I only want to practice AR verbs. So I can choose what verbs. To start off, it's always going to pick all of the verbs here. But if you want to specify, you could pick, I only want to do AR verbs. So I can do AR. I can also hit Control, and then I can pick empezar as well. Oop, there we go. Empezar, cerrar, pagar, pensar, llevar. So this way I'm just practicing AR verbs. Also, if your teacher doesn't teach you the vosotros, then you don't need to use it. You can actually pick all but vosotros. And maybe you want to do it for 3 minutes, or maybe you want to do it for 10 minutes. Press start when finished, yes. All right, so now I have new parameters, and you notice here that I'm only going to get the AR types of verbs. Also, you don't actually have to hit am I correct? You can just simply hit enter, and that'll do ya. All right, until next time. Adios.